This is Sriracha Ace, which is a really, really wild hop. I've never experienced one quite like it. Extremely lemony, notes of mint, a little kind of underlying note of dill, as Mitch pointed out earlier when we first nosed these. Really super aggressive aromatic hop. The next one is Mochweka, which is, I find it a lot more grassy, with a little citrus, not nearly all of the lemon character in the Sriracha Ace. And then the Saphir over here, which are German, are just kind of an amped up classic German style hop, lots of earth, lots of spice, very soft. So it's a weird combination of 3 hops that we decided to use.
Yeah, it's going to be a complex beer. There's going to be a lot going on. It's good.
And what's your thoughts on how the kind of hops have translated in the beer? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, you know, it was more aggressive than I thought it was going to be, and I wanted to make sure, you know, when I told Will, when Will came in, I said, I'm gonna not pass judgment, but you know, I wanted to get your honest opinion because I was afraid it was too much. But you know, and like I told Will, after you take that first sip and you go, wow, what the heck, and then after that, it's just wonderful. It's marvelous, you know, and the flavors are all over. And
yeah, your palate acclimates to the shock of bitterness pretty quickly, and then it becomes more accessible, I think. I wouldn't be afraid to take it a little hoppier, but I think that over the course of our dry hopping regimen and the extended aging, that'll come through.
I think the finished beer will be more intense on the hop, because just because knowing the difference between our pilot system and this system, that's how it works.
Utilization will be great.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be pretty happy with it. So.
And we start adding hops pretty much the moment we start mashing in.
Yep, and all the way through. It's going to be an interesting day tomorrow.
It's amazing for how it looks and how it smells. I mean, it's kind of punches you about the palate, but in the beer itself, the body of the beer is quite delicate. It's kind of tiptoes along, and you're just kind of getting all these kind of other things flying about in there without the kind of weight, which kind of really makes it.
It really finished out dry, fairly dry too. You know, there's not a lot of underlying sweetness there. There's just the malt and just not that sugary sweetness at all, which I remember wanting. You know, we didn't want that sugary sweetness.
Big fan of kind of beers like this that don't have too much sweetness and attenuations.
What time are you going to kick off tomorrow?
About 8:30 probably. Yeah.
So expect to go all day?
Pretty much till 4:30 or so. 4 to 4:30.
Cool. So just your setup here. I mean, how much are we going to be making?
We're going to make probably, by the time it's all said and done in the brew house, we're going to have 85 barrels worth.
85 barrels.
Yeah. So mash in, we'll have 105 barrels at the end of the boil.
Okay.
And then with all the hopping and the whirlpool and stuff, I expect we'll lose quite a bit through the troop.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a regular standard size brew for us. So there's going to be, you know, a fair amount. So we'll probably end up
if we
at the
had
end
that
of the
troop press, we'd be able to recapture that extra
15.
See?
Talking like a big brewer.